This is CHSTV News.
Cathedral. I am Vanessa with your morning announcements for Thursday, March 11th, 2021. Let's start off the show with the message from Mrs. Raftis.
Good morning, Gales. So I'm here today because Miss Adelino challenged me yesterday. Have to say, not a fan of beets. So I mixed mine in with my morning shake this morning. Have to tell you, I thought it would mask the taste of the beets. It did not, so I am really not excited for this. I know they're good for you, but they're not my favorite.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Fayaza. I've also been challenged by Miss Adelino. I love beets, and one of my favorite ways to make them is baked into beet fries. They're delicious.
There we go. Good morning, Gales. I'd like to thank my colleague up in the attendance office, Mr. Fandianico, for inviting me to come up here this morning. So this morning I'm going to do beets two ways. The first is I've got my beet chips, drop mad beets, and I'm trying them with my own killer hot sauce made out of habaneros and Scotch bonnet peppers. If anybody wants to try some, there'll be lots in the office today, so come on by and try that. Awesome. The second way, I'm actually going to try a beet in the raw. So just partially boiled, and I'm going to give this one all I got. Ready? Here we go, Cathedral. Not bad. Miss Raftis, you should really try this. This is really good.
No, thank you.
My challenge is going to be to the dynamic duo of the LaRues, Mr. and Mrs. LaRue. Mrs. LaRue, you can have your beet any way you like. Mr. LaRue, I want you, and the challenge is to try a beet with heat. So the hot sauce and the beet chips tomorrow morning, sir. Let's see what you got.
I'm going to challenge a teacher from the third floor. Mr. Tassoni, I call on you.
And I'm going to challenge a teacher from the first floor. So, Mr. Ryu, I'm calling on you.
Thanks, sir. This is an important message to all students from the guidance department. Timetable changes for period 2 will stop on Monday, March 15th at 10:30 a.m. If you require a change for your period 2 class, please contact your guidance counselor as soon as possible for a virtual or in-person appointment. This only applies to period 2 courses. Changes to period 3 and 4 will continue after this date. You're invited to join the first HWCDSB esports tournament, Rocket League. This event is a one-day tournament where a participant will face off against other HWCDSB students in a competitive 3 versus 3 Rocket League matches. This tournament will be held on Thursday, March 18th at 4 p.m. Registrations for the tournament will open at 3:45 p.m. That is 15 minutes before the tournament kicks off on the day of the tournament. Due to COVID protocols, this event will be held virtually at your own home. This tournament is cross-platform, meaning you can participate in this tournament using your PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. If you'd like to register or read more information about this tournament, look for the information posters that we posted by the main stairwell and washrooms. Only one team member needs to register. If you have any questions after reading the info poster, please speak to Mr. Stokely. Graduates, if you are graduating and not returning to Cathedral in September, please email chs@hwcdsb.ca by tomorrow. And speaking of graduates, if grads are interested in purchasing a class ring, Jostens is currently having the $60 off promotion. Visit jostens.com, that is JOSTENS.com, and enter the promo code MARCHCAD. The promotion ends on March 31st. You can design your ring online at jostens.com. And to end off the show, I'll pass it over to Ms. O'Keefe.
Thank you, Vanessa. So I'm actually here first with an announcement about Christian service hours. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Gail. So every year we run a Think Fast here at Cathedral, and schools all across Ontario run this through the Canadian Catholic Organization for Development and Peace. The idea is you fast from food for 25 hours and you get sponsors, and you would normally get 15 hours. This year, Think Fast, in conjunction with our school board, is offering 25 hours for those who participate in Think Fast. Cathedral's Think Fast is running a little bit different this year. It is running from March the 15th until March the 22nd. No, you don't have to fast for a week, okay? But we do have 5 activities that you can access, and if you complete the 5 activities and raise money, and you have over a week to do this, whether you're an at-home learner or an in-person learner, you can earn up to 25 Christian service hours. You can find all of the information under my LMS page. So if you go to Chaplaincy, CHS Chaplaincy 2021, on the right-hand side, there's a tab for Think Fast. If you are an at-home learner, then you are going to register online. If you are an in-person learner, you can come to my office beginning on March the 15th and pick up a package. Inside the package, there will be the 5 activities, and Mr. Chubuko is just going to go through some of those right now. So there's an ecological scavenger hunt that you do in your own home. Doesn't take very long. You just kind of look at what you have in your house. There's a solidarity letter that we're asking you to write to the Amazon forest defenders. There's a video to watch, and it explains what you're saying in the letter. There's a blank cloud that we ask you, there's instructions, but we want you to write down some of the challenges you faced during the pandemic or what you've decided to focus on during Lent. And then we're going to put those in our artful display that's in the forum for Here Comes the Sun. So a nice little fun project. For the pledge, we're giving you 5 postcards, and we ask you to get 5 family members to take this pledge. So all they have to do is sign that. There are fasting guidelines, so if we ask you to participate in the fast at some point, whether it's fasting from food or fasting from social media or your cell phones, there's lots of information about that there. And there's also a guided nature walk where we're asking you to take 5 photos and submit them to us, and the 5 photos have different themes. So the idea for the Think Fast is that it's interactive, it's fun, and it's an amazing way for you to earn 25 Christian service hours. So especially for this year's graduates, as you know, you need 20 hours to graduate. So please don't delay. March 15th to the 22nd, and all of our donations will be collected on School Cash Online. I have some limericks, Vanessa. As you know, your student council is right into the St. Patrick's Day Irish spirit. Hopefully you saw the beautiful shamrocks that have been posted up that you did in your classrooms. And so our limerick writing contest is next week. So I had been choosing individuals to write about, but today, Cathedral, I wrote 3 limericks for you, our students. As I break the mic. 30 Wentworth, let's try that again. 30 Wentworth Street North is their beloved home. They promote resiliency, hope, and shalom. Gales bleed blue on the court. Our students excel in all sport. They'll be true Gales no matter where they roam. The next one. Cathedral has the best students. They work hard, study, and are prudent. They hold open doors, cheer when one scores. They love school so much, they are never truant. And our last one. Right now, all of Cathedral is masked. We miss our friends most when asked. Sports, dances, and fun will return as the vaccines take an upturn. Keep the faith, dear Gales. Be steadfast. Now back to Vanessa.
Thanks, Miss. And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral. Sorry, bless me. Have a great day, girls, and thanks for watching.